Hello, how are we doing? So back again, and now it's time for your first cool down, the first one of the cool down routines. So it's very similar, in fact it's the same as the warm-up one daily mobility routine. However, instead of movement, momentum movement for mobility, it's more of a static stretch cool down. So now we've done our workout and we're letting the brain's telling the body that we've completed the workout and now we want to relax, we want to get our heart rate down. So it's all about relaxed breathing. You can revisit your breathing video, you've got your alignments, all this kind of stuff. So we're going to start in that child's pose, same as the warm-up. Forehead down towards the mat. You'll feel this stretch in the lats, maybe a little bit in the back there, but no pain. So instead of rocking back and forth like we do in the warm-up, in the mobility routine movement, it's a static stretch for flexibility. Again, eyes up to the sky. Relax the breathing. 2 or 3 big breaths on each move, and you can do it 2 or 3 times depending on how tight you are. All about relaxing now. Body and mind connection. Eyes up to the sky, get that vertebrae in the neck. Brilliant. So then we come up into our hip flexor stretch. So again, find your alignment, pelvis, navel. You're going to find that stretch straight away. Like a clutch, find that biting point. Don't force it, not into pain. So instead of rocking like we do for our mobility movement, we're just going to hold this static stretch. 4 points, shoulders back. And again, after a little bit of time, a little bit of gravity does its job. You can ease the hips forward a little bit, shoulders back. Again, don't overstretch. Or if, over time it will get looser, so you can progress it by making the distance wider. I think someone there is trying to text me. So yeah, so if you're tight, feet closer together. If you want a deeper stretch, open up a little bit wider. And relax into it. Develop mental stretches. So as the muscles are warm, I can relax my breathing and just try and stretch a little bit deeper, a little bit further on the exhale. Keeping that alignment. Brilliant, and then we're coming back for that hamstring. So again, it's a hinge. Keep the chin up. You don't really need to round your shoulders and get into awkward positions. There's an element of stability and balance here. When I have some of the one-to-one in-person guys come in for training, sometimes they struggle with this one at the start. So if you find your alignment, engage your core, that will help with balance and stability. And you can also use a wall or a chair for balance if you need to, and just progress as and when you're ready. So again, hinge, chin forward, glutes back, elongate that hamstring. Exhale, go a little bit further, again, not forcing it. Two to 3 big breaths in and out, about 30 seconds of each stretch. Now it's to the adductor. So instead of our rolling movement, I'm just going to hold. Sat on that heel. Now, if you want a little bit of an extra stretch, if that's tight enough, that is fine, just stay with that. But if you want a little bit of an extra stretch, imagine your foot is against that wall or an imaginary skirting board or something, and you're just going to push out. As you do, exhale, elongate, extra stretch there. Again, you don't want to force it, not into pain or discomfort. And then we move to our glute pigeon stretch. So this one comes through. So it's the exact same moves and routine as that warm-up one. Simple but effective. Let's not confuse it. As we know, people like complicated. We like to confuse. Gives us reasons, stories and excuses not to do what we said we would. So just feel that peripheral mus. Relax into it. Deep breaths in and out. You will find that one side, as mentioned in the warm-up, one side may feel a little bit tighter than the other, but that's normal, it's common from imbalances. So all I'm going to do is swap sides. So now I'm moving to the right hip. Again, you can make that stretch deeper, open up the stance wider. All up this hip flexor and hamstring. Hinge, elongate, you know the hinge, the difference between a hinge and a squat. And then we move to the adductor. Toe up. Again, if these are really tight, if you live in a sedentary lifestyle, inactive, you know, you may be struggling, so just relax into it. A bit of patience. And over time, you will find, if you persevere, everything will get a lot looser, be a lot more relaxed, a lot calmer. Flip it through for the glute, pigeon stretch. So from this angle, all about this piriformis. Lower. And again, you might not even be able to get down this low. You might have trouble getting the foot through. But you will find that when you work all your other mobility variations, you will be hitting all these areas, joints, from different angles. And with that relaxed breathing, over time, you will find that you'll become a lot looser, more agile, pain-free. Brilliant. So there you have it. That is our first cool down or quicker cool down routine. So until the next time, later.